Hey everybody, how's it going? St. Cross here, coming at you with another video. Monday today. I was in the process of fixing my character up a little bit since I acquired a new what do you call this, red DraSoul, and I had to exchange and move things around. And I was thinking maybe it's time to actually revisit the DraSoul system and add to the knowledge that we currently have. So before it was pretty basic, where to acquire them and how to upgrade them. But I want to go into this system a little bit deeper. And let's see. So in the DraSoul, now, you initially I thought that this going up this ladder would be easy, and then I stopped it. I stopped at level 3, and apparently this is something that requires you to have an overall upgrade level. So this one says I need 100 DraSoul levels in order to unlock the third slot. So now my shining scales is at a whopping 307 pieces, and I only need 60. I had that ages ago, and since then I've kind of stopped there because I can't, this is blocking me, and I found it really hard to find the necessary pieces. And the reason why that is because for every 5 levels, you'll need outcry gems, which is the orange variation of this one right here. So you upgrade from level 1 to 4, level 1 to 5, using growl gems, and then you need the outcry gems, which look like these. And that question has come up quite a bit. And you need that every 5 levels, so you'll see a little bit of that later on, and this is what's stopping me. So where do you get the outcry gems? Well, you get the outcry gems through the Gaia Sports, the Gaia Sports Day, through the Gaia weekly gala event carnival. You get them as rewards here in the daily. You can also get them, I believe, in the blessing event. I'm not too sure. In the blessing event, which is not going on right now. Basically, when you see a lucky blessing event, I believe we had a couple of those already. You can get those outcry gems from there, but of course they are a little bit pay to win, theme, because you need to spend diamonds to do that. Other places I'm not aware of aside from those two. And going back, so that's how you level up this overall oath system. All right, and if we go to their DraSoul, so you can see I've got 5. I have like 3 spares here because these are my XP DraSouls. Whenever I do XP runs, I basically put them on and switch them to whatever, because you don't need super, I can unequip all of these and it's still not going to affect my XP gain in an XP dungeon. So I've spread out my XP buffs, Dragonish skills, and that gives me a net total of 50%. So just a little tip there. Also, you notice that there's like this Forged Soul and Soul Shard. This Forged Soul, I don't believe I've seen this before. It just suddenly popped up for me, and what that does is it's like a bead awakening thing, wherein if you've got duplicates, you can actually star up your DraSoul. So it also works for purple, so don't throw away your DraSouls or don't soul shard them. Alright, a little bit more about soul sharding. Soul sharding is like disassembling your soul shard. You can do this option safely as many times as you want. This gives you back the DraSoul and just takes out the skill, except the embedded skill, right? This option is a little bit more dangerous because this will break down your DraSoul into the growl gem. So if you have an abundance of it, then you should be able to feel free to do it. But the reason is, I say not to go ahead and do this as you willfully, is because if you're a free-to-play player, these are far and few in between. So the amount of stats you gain from a single level, you know, let's say you wanted to soul shard one of your purples because you needed some, what do you call it, some of these growl gems, is nothing compared to the amount that you're gonna gain if you forge them together. So watch how this, you see how this is going to, let's see, level 1, right? So level 1, 10. If I soul shard this, it gives me what, 5? Yeah, 5, right? But I need 10, right? So let's say a single level is just gonna give me these stats right here, 666, 630, all the way 600. But if you had a duplicate of that, look how much it's gonna give you. Oh, of course we have to deploy it first. Deploy. All right. See, that's why you don't want to throw away or soul shard anything. If you're a free-to-play player, might as well keep everything and then just exchange them as you get duplicates, because that way you get a lot more bang for your buck, right? So that's soul sharding. Safe, not safe, not recommended for free-to-play. Recommended for, you know, if you have like so many of the let's say of the next tier, right? Like for example, in my case, I've got 4 reds and 1 yellow. So basically there's nothing that, even if I got 3 duplicates of purples, it's nothing compared to the stat gains that I would gain from just using the reds and using the growl gems as feeders. So let's put that back before I run into an accident. All right. Now, what about the... So we talked about Forged Souls. That just super increases your stats. Now let's talk a bit about amplifying. So amplifying is a system within a system. And that's what I wanted to talk a little bit more about. So to get the amplify icon, you notice that some of them don't have it, right? Like this one up here. That's because it's not yet level 15 as a DraSoul right here. So I am already at level 5. So again, level 5, the 5th, 10th, 15th, 20th, and so on will require outcry gems. So I'm gonna go ahead and do that. Upgrade it a little bit more, and then the jump from 10 to 11. So that should unlock the amplify gem right there. Now the amplify gem, did I say amplify gem? I'm sorry. The amplify feature actually just increases the ratio of stats that you get for on a per level basis. So as you can see, this is horrible. Attack, HP, hit, and evasion is the only good stat that I have here. If you look at my others, they're all fully what do you call this? They're all full, right? And they didn't come that way. I had to improve them, right? So this is how you improve the the DraSoul. And to do that, so you click on amplify, you'll see that I've got the bronze dragon blood, the mithril dragon blood, and gold dragon blood. Now where do you get these? Oh, by the way, you also get your outcry gems from, I think, soul sharding. Nah, maybe if you soul shard the red, but who does that? You get those elements, or sorry, let me just go back there real quick. You get these dragon bloods from soul sharding stuff. All right, so there you go. You get that at, depending on what dragon blood quality you have. I'm sorry, what dragon soul quality you're soul sharding. Right. Sometimes this actually gives me some of those. But anyway, so once you have like a few of those, you can proceed to save them up and then just use them on the best, a really good quality dragon soul that you come across. So in this case, this one. And you notice that there are three different qualities because they do different things. This one, first one, let's go ahead and do that. So like take note, it's 50, 44, 44, 74. Notice how this one went down? Sucks, right? That's why this is not the worst one. But it did increase this to, it added 3 here, added 5 here. I forget what this value was, but that's the worst one. The safer ones are these two right here. This gives you more than 5 points collectively, while this one will give you 5, I think, for a single stat. So let me just do this real quick. We are gonna take note, right? Using a highly sophisticated text editor like Notepad. All right, so watch what happens if I click on amplify. So it's 53, this became 52, became 41 and 73. So that's 1 point here, 1 point here, and 3 points here. That's a total of 5 stats, right? So let's do that again. So now we're at 53, 53, 45, 73. So again, that's going to be what? 5 stats. So 4 over here, 1 over here. And that one. So 53 plus 1 here, plus 1 here, plus 3 over here. So it's going to be plus 5 in total, right? Now, I'm not going to do that for the entire video, but I just wanted to show you the difference. So this pink one, the gold dragon blood, is the best. So if I do that, boom. So this is 58, 59, 51, 80. How many was that? So that's 4, plus 5 is 9, plus 5 is 14, plus 5 again is 22. Did I add it right? 14 plus 5 is 19, so that's around plus 19 stats total. And you can keep on doing this. Does it now the question there is, so we know that improves the stats, but what if you need to soul shard it? Now it won't return the, if you soul shard a dragon soul that you amplified, it won't return the, what do you call this, the mithril, the dragon blood that you used. But it at the same time, it won't reset it back to the way that you got it. So if you filled it up, everything up, that's what the base forge soul is gonna be. I'm sorry, the base soul sharding is gonna be, right? So whatever you get, whatever you built it up to is what you're gonna get in return. And of course, if you do a soul shard and return the dragon soul turns to material, that I believe does not return the dragon blood, so it's gonna be a waste. All right. What else do I have to share? Oh, what about these skills here? Well, something that I learned is, since Gaia Odyssey is built in a way that it is forgiving in terms of disassembling many of its systems. So in this case, you can disassemble a dragon soul. That means that you don't have to worry about the configuration of your dragonish skills. You can disassemble as many times as you want and spread out the configuration of those skills as you need it. So in my case, I found out that, hey, I think I put all my eggs in one basket, and I think a better way would be to distribute the what do you call this, the stats across all 4, so that I get I get the most out of it, and not just because a stat, a scroll is red, doesn't mean that it's good. So, for example, HP bonus 1%. That's not gonna do anything against a, a player who has been around for 3 months and who can one shot kill you. So you're better off increasing your offensive stats so that you can take care of other players more effectively. Yeah. What else can I share with you? Okay, what about the black market? This is for players who do spend a little bit on the game on a daily basis. Even if you spend like 60 bucks, in my opinion, this is the best place that you can spend your blue or pink gems. And what I do is I just refresh this up to, oops. Okay, when it says something like that, don't fall for it. It's just saying, hey, you might want to buy these too, which isn't really worth it. So see how I got the Dragonish hit rate, which is almost like this one. It's a percentage, so it's about 800 bucks. And you can get that for free. You can do it one more time and then it's going to, oh, nice. Although I don't use crit resist. So, just, you can do it up to 50, you can do it up to 88. It's up to you. It's up to how much you can, you can spare for that. And that will be something that can contribute to the growth of your character. So I think I got crit res, so that's pretty awesome. There. This is upgrading your skills is kind of cumulative. So after the second level, I think you're gonna need more and more of that. So now you're gonna need 2 to increase this to 3%. You're gonna need 4 or 5, so on and so forth. We got something here too. Perfect. Alright. So yeah, that is the DraSoul System revisited. Keep on, just hang on to your Dragon Souls. Don't soul shard them at will if you're free to play. General advice. Cheers.